you see me? No, you don't. Warm work getting down there. Hello. Right, I'm going to do my first ever hot tent camp. I've never ever used a hot tent before or a tent stove, so this is what I bought. It's the OneTigris Rock Fortress. I've seen it used loads of times on YouTube, so I'm going to give it a go myself. I've never put it up before. I only just bought it a couple of weeks ago, so need to get shifty on because it's going to be dark in an hour and a half or so, and I need to get some wood. So without further ado, let's get on. As you'd expect with OneTigris, it does actually come with an idiot's guide, so if you ever forget what you're doing and you've never done it before like me, you do have something to refer to. Right, well that took a bit longer than what expected. It's my own fault. Should have checked it at home. You've got to tie the guy lines on. But anyway, it's up. It's a little bit of a faff, but it's the first time I put it up. I'm sure it'll be a lot easier next time. So let's have a look. First thing to say, this is absolutely massive inside. You wouldn't think so from the outside. It is advertised as a 6-man tent. I mean, I'd say you probably get 3 or 4 in here. 6 might be a push, but definitely good enough for me tonight. And the thing is as well, for the size of it, it's actually not that difficult to put up by yourself. As I said, I'm sure it'll get even easier. So there's the pole, and you put the pole bag over the end of it to protect it. I need to sort out these. Got snow skirts going around, so they need pushing out. The idea being that when it snows, you can pile the snow up as another barrier on top of the skirts. It's also got 2 of these vents that you can push out to give a bit more ventilation. I put on the stove jack, as you saw me earlier. Put that on, and the other thing is it's actually got 2 doors, so you can come in and out both ends. Yeah, actually pretty impressed. I mean, you can't give a review on something that you haven't used before or only going to use once, so I'll hold my judgment off until I've used it a few times, but so far I am actually pretty impressed with it. So the stove I went with is a Woods Walker titanium folding stove. Probably in the grand scheme of things it's classed as a budget stove, 250-ish. So for dinner, I've got my old favourite steak with potatoes and veg. So get the old oil on the go. So I've got 3 potatoes. I'm just gonna cube and fry up. So potatoes are getting there, so time to add in these massive mushrooms, vine tomatoes as well. The best thing about this little rack is you can keep stuff warm in it. So my tomatoes are done. Right, so for the main event I've got a 30-day matured 12-ounce sirloin steak, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it in some garlic butter. This is homemade garlic butter. It's nothing more than just butter, some crushed garlic and some mixed herbs. Look at that bad boy. There we go. Fit for a king. So looking forward to this. Oh, I've got to tell you, it's so toasty in here with the stove going. Thoroughly enjoyed dinner, absolutely stuffed. What I'm going to do now is lie back, watch a bit of TV on my phone, and I'll load up the stove and I may come back to you later. Morning, absolutely toasty in the tent last night, and the stove went out probably about an hour or so after I fell asleep, and I didn't get up to top it up. First thoughts, really impressed with the tent actually. Yeah, plenty of space in it, and I opened both the vents and it was still warm enough, and actually there wasn't a drop of condensation this morning. The stove's alright, the chimney's a bit naff. I know some people like them. I don't. I find it very flimsy, easily bends. I think I might look at doing something myself with stainless steel tube for my next camp. I was going to light up the bush box this morning and fry some bacon for a sandwich, but the forecast is it's going to start raining in the next hour, so I want to get packed up, get in the bike and get home. So I'll sign off here and get packed up. Until next time.